course, for upscale dining, but Cincinnati's most famous restaurateur came from humble beginnings.
And Local 12's MEGHAN MONGILLO shows us his family is making sure his legacy has an impact on children growing up just like him.
The staff at Jeff Ruby's in downtown Cincinnati is getting ready for the dinnertime rush. These gourmet meals are helping to set the table for real change in the Cincinnati community.
It's our family legacy to reduce poverty through the foster care system. And we have one goal in mind: to take Cincinnati off the top 5 childhood poverty lists.
Britney Ruby makes that pledge during a recent Cincinnati Women's TED Talk. She's the president of Jeff Ruby Culinary and says in his early teens her dad needed a home and found one.
He had one person that just took him in. It wasn't formal. There wasn't documentation. There were no papers, no court to say, I'm going to take this kid, but he knew he was a phone call away.
That childhood experience gave the Ruby family a reason and a purpose to focus on helping children in similar situations.
Start here. We catch them here. We get them here. Right? We know who they are. If we can.
Caleb Miller, Britney's husband and Jeff's son-in-law, runs the charity the family created called the Jeff Ruby Foundation.
Our tactic, our mission, our goal is we're going to go after who we believe are the most vulnerable children in poverty, which are children without parents, to advocate for them or to protect them.
Britney shared the family's vision as to how they'll do that.
If one family from each church said, I'll take one kid, would place nearly every kid in America in the foster care system into a foster home, a stable, loving home.
The family's taken that idea to local, state, and government leaders. They're already starting the work by supporting grassroots nonprofits.
One of the nonprofits that benefits is Coalition of Care. They're based in Sims Township, and in this room, the kids come to get support and connected to resources.
Chris Combs runs the faith-based group. They're using the Ruby Foundation's funding to wrap resources around families who foster, adopt, host, and provide kinship care.
About 50% of them end up quitting within a year because it's such a challenging role. And so when we wrap a care community around a foster family, we know that that retention rate jumps from 50% to 90%.
That care community needs volunteers to commit for a year to give families prayers, meals, housework, and love. They also need financial support. Some is coming from a place that knows the stakes are high to enhance the foster care system. MEGHAN MONGILLO, Local 12 News.
And the biggest fundraiser for the Jeff Ruby Foundation happens in May. For more stories focused on childhood poverty in Cincinnati, go to cincinnatipoverty.org.
That's all.